Hello there, and welcome back to Syberia 3. So we just reached the city of Valsembor to get that artificial lake, or Kirk lake prosthesis. Oh, hello. I'm not exactly sure where, but oh, there's a big ship here. That might help us with the snow ostriches later. Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay. Oh, hello there. Is everything okay? Alcohol should be consumed in moderation. Go sober up.
Are you okay, sir?
We're nice.
One more step and you were in the drink.
R-E-N-O.
Pardon?
It's me, Captain Obo. Obo! Proud commander of the just as proud crystal. So don't you, sir, me.
Well, delighted. Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiner's, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, sailor, it'll be to go straight to hell. So don't fall in the water, sailor. You understand?
No.
Bastards waiting for me.
Who are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for us all, miss. Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on, back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard. Never.
What is he talking about? Okay. Interesting acquaintance. Now we are looking for the workshop, right? Okay. Atmosphere here is very interesting. It sounds like I'm visiting I don't know, a funeral or something. Okay, there's nothing here. Sorry. Okay, I guess we go here around the corner. Here, Kate. Here around the corner. Okay, I can talk to that person. Or not, okay. So let's keep looking. Actually quite big area. With not much to interact with. And I'm not sure where to go.
Lost your way, pretty girl?
No. I thought for a moment he's gonna follow us now. Ah, Steiner? Yeah? Yeah, this is where we wanna go.
Steiner.
Hello.
Hello. Are you Mr. Steiner? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Steiner. My
These
name is
people.
Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Youkole spiritual guide.
And well, dear Miss Walker, Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
It is impossible. That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment. Please, Miss Walker.
But it's Oscar's heart. You better be careful with it.
Mein Gott! An XZ-2000 automaton heart in perfect working condition. A compensating spring memory. Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps. Everything seems in excellent condition. Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Miss Walker?
It's a souvenir. It's none of your business. I did not
What?
steal it.
Are you calling me a thief, Mr. Steiner? I haven't stolen anything from anyone. This is all I have left of my friend Oscar. Give it back to me right now.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
Yes. It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know him?
Oh, yeah. He even lived here a few years. We did a lot of work together. He taught me so many different things, you know. So it is useless to try and make up silly stories, Miss Walker. And I am afraid that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
Me? What the hell is wrong with you people? Talk about Hans, talk about Oscar, tell him where to get off. Let's talk about
Don't
Hans
bother
then.
locking me in, Mr. Steiner. If you must know, the truth is that Hans Vorarlberg was someone who was very important to me. I accompanied him on a very strange journey throughout Europe. And that object in your hand is the only souvenir I have of that adventure.
That proves nothing, Himmelherrgott! Hans would never have given this to... Ah! Ah!
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart... need... my medication!
You better chill
Quickly!
and stop being so
Just don't move.
furious.
I'll go and get your medication right away. No medication in sight.
Okay, medication. Hello?
Empty.
Empty cup. Yes.
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
I'm looking for your medication. You could just tell me where it is, you know, since you're able to talk. Hello?
That could do him more harm than good.
You never know until you try
Nothing
it.
that could help him.
Well, we don't want to leave a mess, right?
There's no point. No medication. No way. Nothing that could help him. No medication.
Steiner's prescription. Okay.
That could do him more harm than good.
I found. What does the prescription say, though? guess. Read. Dr. Izamyatin, blah blah. Tunguska. Tunguskaya? Oh, there's a game. I don't know if you know, point and click adventure game. Secret Files, Tunguska, it's called. Do you know it? It's like a pretty good game too. I really like it. That's what the name here reminds me of. Blah blah, date, general, prescriptions. 2 vials of spironolactone. 3 boxes of lazilactide. Recommendations, capsules. Take daily, preferably at tea time. That's it, Dr. Zamyatin. So, he's supposed to have pills.
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
Okay, let's go downstairs. What a mess. Oh my god.
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Oh, that's the ring here.
Kirk's prosthesis. But it looks like it isn't finished.
What's that? Newspaper clipping. Wednesday, April 27th, 1989, number 142. The Lake Gazette. Barano, local news. Incident at Barano nuclear plant. Authorities downplay effects. Tempest in the teapot was how the mayor of Barano, Anatoly Mykolayov, described the incident yesterday that has worried the communities around the local nuclear plant. I spoke personally with Viktor Rostislavovich, ED, director of the plant, immediately after I was informed by my constituents complaining of noise. He stated, and I can assure you that he satisfactorily answered all of my questions. In a word, all is well. Indeed, it would seem that a minor technical incident was at the origin of the alarm. A power test conducted on reactor number 3 at 1:23 a.m. caused planned radiolysis of the cooling water, which in turn caused small, inconsequential detonations that were sufficiently loud to lead nearby inhabitants to legitimately react. As for rumors of underground flooding and a fire raging in the facility, Mayor Mykolayov was both firm and reassuring. Spreading rumors like that is purely and simply anti-patriotic, he said pointedly. Given the importance of nuclear energy for the economy and industry in our beautiful region, do you really think we would take an accident lightly if it were as serious as the rumors say? And the town councillor added, the reality is that the current systems in the plant are so sophisticated that an accident, and by accident I mean a major one, is statistically almost impossible. When we contacted him, Director Rostislavovich concurred. He also confirmed that he had been in touch with the Energy Ministry, which, in the event, saw no reason to worry. Vladimir Mykoyov, permanent correspondent. Record number of visitors for the Barano amusement park. By 50,000. That's how many entry tickets have been bought for the Barano amusement park since it opened last year. Pyotr Bulyakin, newly re-elected mayor of Valsembor, is delighted at the impact on the region that this... Ice fishing drama. Conclusions of the inquest. Last winter, it stirred emotions up all over. Leo Narishkin, out on the lake to do a little ice fishing with his little brother, drowned tragically when he fell through the ice. The inquest has concluded that it was an accident, despite the testimony of the victim's little brother, who claimed that... Okay, we got some local news. Interesting, I guess. What's... Hello? What's this for? And where is my mouse cursor? God.
Fantastic.
It keeps vanishing, and I don't understand. Oh, maybe it... I don't know. So where are the freaking medication pills? I don't get it. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know. Do I already have... No. Empty cup. I mean, I would really like to help him. But I have no idea where his medicine is. I don't know. I can't do anything with it. Oh my god, there's something here. What is it?
Tea.
Okay. When do they eat dinner, though? What's usual dinner time? 6? 8? Okay, 8 apparently. Oh, he doesn't have to die after all. Here you go, Mr. How do I... Yeah, I don't know, the controls, they're like so irritating for some reason. I don't even understand why. It's so different than it was in the previous games.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
I forgive you.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly. If, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Youkoles. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Youkoles.
Thank you. Why are you helping me? Because I saved his life, maybe? You owe me.
You'd do that, Mr. Steiner? That would really be a great help.
So, perfect. But dear Miss Walker, are you aware of what lies in store for the nomads when they reach the other side of the lake?
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor, cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration.
Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Okay. Oh, film reel, okay.
Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
I already did.
Baranor, the cursed city. Baranor, the martyr town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Valsembor is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing winds, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive clouds. Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors. Although our town's means were modest when compared to such a catastrophe, there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill. Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
Oscar! They all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar. The XZ-2000 model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Valsembor, where the victims would receive the best care in Dr. Zamyatin's clinic. The Crystal, the fairy usually responsible for linking the towns of Valsembor and Baranor every day, carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama, and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo, who... Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you.
Well, let's meet Sarah then.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
Nice to meet you, Sarah. My name's Kate Walker.
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle. Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you? Ah, you're being so very naughty, Grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zamyatin examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child.
When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Youkole, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Youkole caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Which? The captain is a drunkard? Drunkard? I can't pay.
Sounds like you're talking about Captain Obo's alcoholism. I saw him earlier on the dock.
That coward has been hiding himself in alcohol ever since he abandoned our automatons to Baranor. And he'd rather simply die than go back. He tells everybody that the evil monster of the lake is waiting for him, and that as soon as he goes back on the water, the beast will just up and grab him. Ha 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 ha. But of course, that is the purest fantasy.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans and Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsembor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation, he must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the Crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Valsembor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Youkoles. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Well, we don't really have a choice, so we got nowhere else to go. Okay, so now we go to the tavern and try to convince Captain Obo. He's not the first drunk we are trying to convince of helping us. This is where it came from. Well, let's. I'm just gonna walk this way to see where this leads. It's like so. Looks like a dead city. I don't know. There's so little life.
Impossible! I don't
in the
believe it. He
streets.
forgot to leave it open again.
Okay. Also, I miss the train. Okay, but this looks like a train station here.
It's kicking off near the town hall.
Wait, that looks like demonstration. Oh, they're demonstrating against the Youkoles. Oh no, it's so mean.
There have been 10 thefts from my shop since those savages showed up! Mr. Mayor, who's gonna pay?
Mr. Mayor! Do your job and
Listen
come
to me,
out onto
please.
the
The nomads are stealing our merchandise and our customers. The Youkoles don't belong in Valsembor. The shopkeepers have had enough.
Thieving Youkoles in Valsembor!
The shopkeepers want them out.
Oh my god, now I'm lost. Okay, where's the tavern? And where the hell am I?
Looking for cigars or some hooch? I'm even cheaper than the nomads. Thieving Youkoles in Valsembor! The shopkeepers want them out the door!
I don't have any
Thieving Youkoles
coins.
in Valsembor!
Too bad.
The shop...
like the surrounding here, the city, the houses, the streets, but it feels so empty and kind of lifeless. Because it is, probably. Where am I? Where am I going? It's the camera's giving me a hard time to... Oh, that might be it. To give like my orientation, because it keeps doing its own thing. But we arrived nevertheless.
I'd rather be left here on my own if you don't mind, miss.
Someone's a little depressed.
Go speak with young Sarah. She could help you.
There she is.
The captain is just there, next to the fireplace.
That shape there in the water, what is it?
A little dark, hard to tell. Probably the kraken monster or something.
Captain Obo?
What do you want?
Hedge, argue, push. No, no.
May I sit down for a second?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry to impose, but I actually really...
You know, you kind of remind me of someone. The wife of the quartermaster that served on board the Crystal after the war. Do you realize he got married to the first cousin of the wife of a machinist?
Oh, okay. That's all really interesting, but what I wanted to ask...
That's a really great story, really. Because, did you know? So there. So the guy answers, I don't know nothing, Captain. Turns out he was hiding in the broom closet. Hilarious. Irina, the wife of the quartermaster, her name was Irina Malevna. Crazy how much you look like her.
Oh, gee, it's getting late. I have to go. You can finish telling me the story another time, Captain Obo.
Oh, that didn't do anything. Sober Captain Obo up. No.
Is everything okay, Kate?
Not really. I'd like to ask Captain Obo if the Youkole caravan can go on board his boat to cross over to Baranor. But I can't get a straight answer. He's completely sloshed.
I'm sorry, miss, but I really think you're wasting your time. He's getting drunk again to forget his crimes, like he always does.
Sorry.
To forget he wasn't brave the way a captain should be. Can you believe it? In Baranor, he just picked up and abandoned his passengers. And I know, he'll never want to see that cursed place again.
I'm not sure that's true, lad. Even if he does drink a lot, the captain's a pretty good guy. Say the right thing, and you may be able to convince him.
If I'm ever lucky enough to find him sober, even for a moment, I need that drunkard to listen to me.
Maybe I can help you with that. I'll make him one of my famous small restoratives. After that, he'll want to sleep for 3 days, but at least his mind will be clear.
Oh, that's the guy from the Youkole market. His voice, I just recognized his voice. Because he doesn't look like he has that kind of voice. Like, very high.
What do you think of that, then, miss?
Thank you. Any advice? Hurry up.
I'd
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that. Thank you so much, both of you.
Don't mention it. The way the Youkoles are treated here is an absolute disgrace, so if we can help out...
Well, this guy is very nice. Had the crystal, the captain's flight.
Has Captain Obo taken the crystal out of port since leaving Baranor?
He's been far too drunk ever since then for that.
And anyway, the port's been closed since the tragedy of Baranor 20 years ago.
Do you think the crystal is still in sailing condition after all this time?
I'm sure there'll be a few repairs to do, but Obo never stopped keeping it in shape, you know. He loves his boat, despite everything.
Do you know why Captain Obo fled Baranor?
He must have been completely traumatized by what he saw there. The catastrophe, the victims, and then the radiation. He unloaded the automatons on the beach, but he didn't expect they'd bring the survivors back right then. He just cracked, completely snapped. Full astern and goodbye all. Can you even imagine?
Afterwards, he came up with that story of a sea monster appearing and attacking his boat.
Yes, the old legend of the monster of the lake. Convenient, isn't it?
Who knows what became of the victims and automatons the captain abandoned?
No, everybody hates the captain for that. But nobody volunteered to take the helm of the crystal in his place to pick up the survivors. If there are any left in Baranor. They're all dead now, that's for sure.
Grandfather says that the automatons would have broken down really quickly with nobody to maintain them.
Go see the captain. Sarah will bring you the restorative when it's ready.
Take this, Captain. This one's on the house.
My God! This pisswater unbattens the hatches, swabs the deck, and opens the portholes. Hello, miss.
My name is Kate Walker, Captain Obo. We met each other earlier.
To what do I owe the honor of your presence at the table of the regrettably famous Captain Obo?
Wish or Croaks? I don't know.
This is good news, Captain. You're back at the starting block again. You have a new beginning, a new dawn.
Now that's a good show of spirit, Miss Walker. What'll you be having now? It's my round.
I need you. Valsembor needs
I'd
you.
rather you listen to me. You're my only hope of finding a solution to my problem.
Do tell me about it, please, miss.
Because the Youkoles and their ostriches are stuck here in Valsembor, it's causing a serious problem among the people in your community. Plus, the nomads have to continue their great journey. Only you, Captain Obo, can defuse the situation by taking them on board the crystal.
You're very wrong, Miss Walker. Everybody will tell you that I'm incapable of giving a hand to anyone.
Idiots can say what they want. Or you're afraid.
You're right, Captain. It's safe to say that people don't have a particularly high opinion of you. But I think you're afraid to know where I want to take the Youkoles.
Oh, listen to her.
That
All right,
wasn't
then.
the right choice.
Tell me where Miss Walker actually wants me to take her in my old tub.
Baranor.
To Baranor.
I'm a broken man because of what I saw back there that night, miss. A sad wreck of a man, really. And you're asking me to go back. Back there. Back to hell. I saw the hellish red eyes of the monster of the lake. Beast as big and long as my boat. Ask your Youkole friends what they think about it. They call it the Kilak, the evil spirit of the lake. The devil guarding the doorway to hell.
Well, let's just look at it like a second chance. What do you say?
No. Never.
Play on his pride or preach.
In that case, I'll buy the crystal.
What makes you think she's up for sale?
You've left her in the port to rot. She's completely run down. You haven't the money to keep her shipshape. I have money, and I need that ferry.
She's a ferry, not a liner. And the girl wants to take the helm of the crystal. Now I've heard everything.
I know that if the Proud Crystal had an equally proud commander at her helm, things would go better. But as you don't want to go on a voyage...
All right, all right. You can get your gang of little savages and board the crystal. I'll take you.
Oh, thank Thank you, Captain, really, with all my heart. And thank you on behalf of the Youkoles.
Oh, but be careful now, Captain Girl. You're not there yet. There are 2 conditions, and they aren't negotiable. First, we stop by Narodas. It's a little town just a bit south of Baranor. That will mean we avoid the most radioactive zones, but it won't actually take you too far off your path. And second, we also sail by day. I'm not going to finish up on the lake monster's plate. And it sleeps during the day. The beast is usually a bit of a night owl anyway.
I accept, Captain Obo.
In that case, all hands on deck now, sailor, because we've got work to do before we can hoist the anchor.
Come on, Kate. You hurry off and meet with the captain before he changes his mind. I'll go tell Grandfather to join you on board the Crystal with Kirk.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. It wasn't so easy. I don't feel like we could have actually failed here, even though we had to make the right choices in the dialogue, but I don't really see... I don't feel like they're actually... Like, you can actually fail by making the right choices. It's just that you're gonna reach the goal a little... No, slower or differently. But that's just my theory. I haven't tried to fail yet, so... this is where the ship is here, right? I mean, the ferry. Oh, am I supposed to go up here? Maybe. Yep. Okay. Okay, so these are different doors leading to the same place. And where's the captain? Okay. I guess somewhere on top. I just don't know how to get up there. So let's check the other side.
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody what? I'm not sure. Where is he? I don't know if you can tell. Oh, he might be downstairs. I'm not like as excited about this game as I was about part 1 and 2 and 4. Very dark here. It's just something about this game that isn't as catchy. Oh, there's another stairs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think so far. Like, do you agree with my how I'm feeling about the game, or do you have a different opinion? Okay, we have, what is that, like a logbook? Yeah. Captain Obo's logbook. Logbook. Fyodor Ivanovich Obo, proud commander of the Crystal. I am a man, and because I err, I'm a man. F. Dostoevsky. Okay. Okay, that was written by a coward. Coward, the title is less prestigious than captain. It was nevertheless preferable to the prospect of once again being confronted with the lake and the red eyes that lurk there. Its eyes. I suppose I should start from the beginning, now that I've thrown the old log overboard, so the tale can be told afresh. Everything is ready. Room for my account, my confession. As, to judge by the speed with which the bottle of vodka is emptying, there's little time left before I plunge into a sleep stripped of nightmares. I never really knew why they asked me to become commander of the Crystal. I have to say that at the time I was a young wolf, dressed to the nines and proud. Merchant marine, navy. There wasn't a port from Aralbat to Baranur where they didn't toast the health of Captain Fyodor Ivanovich Obo, not to mention a few black eyes and gap-toothed smiles handed out along the way. The fact remains that when Valsembor asked me to take the helm of the Crystal, I accepted, and years of happiness followed, 20 in fact. The work was easy and enjoyable, consisting of daily runs between Valsembor and the different towns on the other side of the lake, Nahodotsk, Tunguskaya, and Baranur. Damn Baranur. Baranur is the town just across from Valsembor, on the other side of the lake. Since that crazy mechanic from the west set up his amusement park there last year, all I was doing was transporting tourists going to it. But that was before the accident in the power plant, before Baranur became the radioactive hell that it will remain for centuries and centuries. Lots of people survived the meltdown. They got way more radiation than they were supposed to, sure, but they came through it alive. So, given the Crystal's record, and its captain's too, the authorities immediately thought of us when it came time to rescue those poor bastards. The mission was simple. Unload the rescue team on the beach at the Baranur amusement park, wait for them to come back with survivors, then take everyone back to the Valsembor clinic, until all the survivors were safe and sound. Despite the risk and the terrible sight of all those bodies, the first few crossings went as planned. Then things got out of control, because that's when it arrived. Fear. Everybody who says my name now the way you spit on the sidewalk will tell you. After all those crossings, the radiation finally put the wind up Obo's sails. What he says he saw came straight from a bottle. That the drunkards more scared of the atom than of Aral sea smugglers. But on my honor as a sailor, I swear that's all wrong. Sure, just thinking about all that pernicious radiation, invisible to the naked eye and capable of burning you and creating countless mutations, is enough to give me the cold shivers. Of course, it put the wind up my sails. Whereas in reality, a nameless terror, glacial and dark like a moonless night. But that's because I saw it. It, the monster of the lake, with all those arms stretching out forever, its evil eyes shining with a cunning and malevolent intelligence. Those eyes. So yes, I know I can never make up for the harm I caused by abandoning the rescuers and the last survivors in Baranur. That damned me forever. I'd also be lying if I never thought about going back to challenge the monster fair and square, look it right in the eyes and try to make up for my crimes. But what good would it do? That won't bring back the people I left to die. Nobody would forgive me. The facts have shown that I'm too gutless to agree to be led into hell by one of its most eminent representatives if it's not going to do anyone any good. Totally gutless and selfish, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless, the only thing that counts for me now is keeping the lake and its inhabitants safe from my presence on board the Crystal. And no more pretending. The truth is that I need to protect myself from the lake and that cunning devil it hides at all costs. Now I approach the end of these lines. can't stop looking at the crystal's ignition key, that old trinket that's been in my pocket for 20 years, and that I've used so many times to set course on the lake. I see the bottle of vodka is empty, and yet my mind is clear. Far clearer than it was when I fled Baranor. Since my damnation. Right now, at this very moment, I know how to nip any suicidal inclination in the bud, any sudden urge to confront the horror that awaits me on the lake bed. Where did that damn jacket get to? Okay, so we get some background and info on the captain. And why he's so scared of Baranor.
It looks like it needs repairs. Too bad.
What jacket though? Where's that damn jacket?
All right, Captain. How are the preparations going?
There's quite a bit of work to do before we can hoist the anchor, Miss Kate.
Can I help?
Maybe I can help you out with something.
Well, the coal needs to be stocked up. As for myself, I'll look after getting the water tanks ready to be filled. Take this. It's the code you need for entering the hangar where the coal is kept. You actually need it to use the crane to load the coal onto the crystal. Don't forget to open the storage hatchway first.
How do I open the hatchway to the coal storage on the crystal?
Just turn the wheel on the ship's bridge, sailor.
The wheel on the ship's... I'm on the ship's bridge right now, right?
What do I need to do in the hangar?
That's where you'll find all the coal you need for the crystal. One container should just about be enough. And don't forget to use the entry code for the crane that I just gave you.
And the hangar is outside, right?
What do I need the crane for?
This here is for loading all the coal you get from the hangar onto the ship. Use the code I gave you so that you can access the control post.
I'll take care of that, Captain.
We need to set sail as soon as possible, so better hurry up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The wheel... Load the crystal with coal. I'm supposed to use the wheel on the bridge for that. Where's the bridge? Okay, but I already went downstairs. Almost. Yeah, I think this is where... Oh my god, this is so dark. Is it just me, or... I can't see anything. Okay, maybe here it looks like there's something. Unfortunately, I can't change the brightness. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, I'm literally blind right now.
This would be perfect for the Youkoles.
Oh, there's like storage room here. Yeah, okay. But I'm looking for the coal. Okay, this looks like it could be something. Oh god. There's stairs? Okay. There we go. And now you... Hello? Use it. Please. I was supposed to open the... Open the hatch with the wheel on the bridge. I'm not sure where that is, but... Maybe it's here outside. The hedge for the goal.
Nobody.
I don't see anything to interact with here. Or something. Wait. Here. Okay, so that's it. Oops. Okay, now it's open. And now we can leave the ship. And go to that hangar. Which is this building here, I assume. Here. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, I had a code. 0509. Oh my god, another dark area. Shit. Okay. Oh, I can move this thing. Okay, I'm gonna look around for now. See what I can find. Shoot. A lever? Okay, so this way we are going to move this thing outside. So this is done, this is done. Now we just have to fill it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I just have to fill it with coal. What? Was she hitting it? What? And what's this? Oh, I'm trying to find the one that's filled, I assume. This one? It does sound differently. What the heck is going on? So I think this is the right one, but I can't really interact with it. Well, there's only this one thing. Oh wait, maybe I have to use something on it. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use this thing. Okay, not here, but here. No, stop it. I meant to do this, and now, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, now we're gonna push the thing with the little car. No. Something missing? Okay, maybe I have to move it first. Okay, my mouse cursor is gone.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Oh, yeah. Well, I wish I could turn on this little card. Mm-hmm. I wish I still had my phone and could call Oscar now. Okay, I don't get it. Why won't it start? Come on, please. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Now we go. Yeah. So how the hell do I operate the crane now? Oh, it has a ladder. Okay. We'll just do, you know, trial and error. Oh, damn it. Ah! So what? 0, 5... Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. 0, 5, 0, 9. Okay. It's the same code. Okay, so firstly we need this. Or maybe this. Or this. Oh my god, there's so many. Not sure this is the... Maybe? Okay, this doesn't do anything. Okay. That worked quite well. Oops. Sorry, wrong direction. And my mouse is... Okay, no, there's my mouse cursor. Why does it go the other way? Hello? I kept spinning the same direction and then... What the hell? Oh. Oops, my bad. I have to move the thing first, don't I? It's not quite right yet. Ah. Okay, we can go a little further to the side. Okay. Almost. Please, stop it. That feels so random. The way the thing is spinning. Okay. We loaded the coal into the ship. I think we're good to go. Aren't we?
Apparently you did a very good job loading all the coal, Kate.
Very good job.
Right. Everything's ready, so we can start filling the water tank. Now we need to connect the water tower to the crystal, then climb up there to manually activate the water flow mechanism.
Short straw. I'll go.
Let me guess. You're counting on me?
When you're finished, come and see me on board. There's still a lot to do before we're shipshape.
What's the point in bargaining? I know that I'm the one who will have to go anyway.
The captain said, first, connect the water intake on the bridge of the crystal.
My bad, I wasn't listening. Okay, on the bridge of the crystal, connect the water thing, pipe. Let's do that. And that should be right here, yeah. It won't go in. Ah. Okay, now, alright. Oh my god. This is, I should take this more seriously. No, that's all good. I rather solve... My mouse cursor is gone again. I rather solve some of these puzzles than, you know, run around for hours and talk to hundreds of people. So, oh god. Here, go here, okay. Okay. Okay, are we ready to leave now? Where are the stairs again? Oh, here. Okay.
I took care of the water, Captain. Everything went smoothly. Is everything okay?
No. The ignition key for the crystal. I can't find it anywhere. Without it, we can't even start.
Calm down. Make an effort. You've been drinking?
Come on, just relax. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Good lord. Now I remember. 20 years ago, when I got back from Baranor without the automatons, everybody was really very hard on me, you know.
Captain, I don't really see what you...
So I spent the whole night in the tavern. You should have seen the state I was in when I got back to the Bridge of the Crystal, and then I threw the crystal's ignition key into the water. I swore I'd never set sail on the cursed waters of the lake again.
Great. Duplicate key. Steiner's model.
I saw a model of the crystal at Simon Steiner's. Is he the one who designed the ship?
Yes, of course.
Maybe he could be of some help then.
Maybe. Who knows?
So that's it? The ignition key is lost forever?
Yeah. I'm afraid so. I'm really sorry, Kate, but we're stuck. I've made a complete mess of everything again. Again.
There has to be a duplicate for the key.
I don't know. At any rate, when Steiner finished building the crystal, he only actually gave me the one.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Captain. I'll find a solution to the key problem.
If you say so.
And out of there's a duplicate ignition key for the crystal. Okay, so I assume we're going back to the Steiner's shop and try to find a second key. But I'm gonna do that in the next video. And I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoy the series. Please subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it, and you will not miss any future videos that I upload. And I hope I will see you in my next video.